It's Monday, August 3rd, and the big tech story for the day is Microsoft's intention to attempt to buy TikTok as TikTok is provided in the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. The story we're looking at right here is from today's Wall Street Journal. It's one of probably tens, if not 20. There's probably 50 or 100 different stories on this topic in across many of the prominent online news organization websites today. And in fact, this is maybe the third day that this has been going on. So what's the story here? The story here is that Microsoft's path to success isn't a foregone conclusion. Even with the endorsement of the President of the United States, and this story here in the Wall Street Journal notes that President Trump has said that he has no issue with Microsoft attempting to purchase TikTok for the U.S. and those other markets. And here in the Financial Times, Trump drops the opposition, is noted as dropping his opposition as well. And both of these stories mention that his expectation is that the United States will get some kind of a fee for supporting Microsoft's bid. This story that appeared in Bloomberg is actually somewhat off that same course that we just observed in the Wall Street Journal story and also on the Financial Times website. And this story notes actually abrasion between Microsoft and the political environment in China over a number of years. So one major concern that's come out here is whether Microsoft will actually be able to get an approval from ByteDance and implicitly or on an assumption basis, the government of China to proceed with an acquisition for this portion of ByteDance's business. But another question altogether different, which readers and people who are following tech very closely should be thinking about is what has been the past history of Microsoft's acquisitions of consumer tech businesses. And when that analysis or history is reviewed, readers should include in there the purchase of Nokia. Nokia was not a consumer business, but Nokia's product, which are smartphones, were being sold to consumers. And the bottom line is Microsoft has a spotty record at best with regards to success with these types of acquisitions. Microsoft isn't alone. Many tech companies have failed at being able to acquire businesses successfully, where success means the acquisition generates profits for the parent, and the parent does not have to expend unreasonable resources to maintain that profitability. I've mentioned in the past IBM's acquisition of Lotus as an example of a failed acquisition. Lotus did not perform for IBM. Nokia didn't perform for Microsoft, and you can argue that even LinkedIn has a controversial history of performance for Microsoft. So investors and people in the tech business who are looking at this should keep a skeptical eye on it. This is by no means, this meaning Microsoft's acquisition of TikTok isn't a foregone conclusion. And even if it was a foregone conclusion, the question then becomes, how will Microsoft run the business? Will they allow the business to operate independently, or will they try to take control of it? And even if your argument is they won't do that, the fact that Microsoft is being looked at to provide the security to ensure that the American public or the U.S. public is not in danger as a result of using TikTok to be surveilled, um, um, uh, might require Microsoft to take a very active role in the management of the business. So that's the story. My name's Ira Michael Blonder. My Twitter page is Mike the Bebop, and the name of my company is IMB Enterprises. I am the CEO and founder, and I invite you to take a look at the Twitter page and also to look at our website, imbenterprises.com. Thank you.